everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a quote from someone whose name is basically synonymous with dreams coming true. Walt Disney himself. But this quote, it's not about fairy tales. It's about getting knocked down and why that's actually a good thing. Here's what Walt Disney said. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. Now, I know what you're thinking. A kick in the teeth? How is that a good thing? But stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see how some of the worst moments in your life could actually turn out to be the most important. By the time we're done, you'll understand why failure and rejection are actually hidden opportunities, how tough moments can push you to become your best self, and real steps you can take to turn setbacks into comebacks. So if you've ever felt like life kicked you down and left you there, this might just be the message you didn't know you needed. Let's get into it. What does this quote really mean? Walt Disney isn't saying getting hurt feels good. He's not saying failure is fun. What he's telling us is that sometimes the worst moments are actually the wake-up calls we need. Think about it. When everything is going smoothly, we don't really change. We don't question anything. We stay comfortable. But when life knocks us down, when we lose the job, fail the test, get rejected, or face some big disappointment, that's when we're forced to look around and say, okay, what now? And very often, that moment becomes the reason we grow. Example 1, the dream job that didn't work out. Let's say you've always wanted to work at a certain company. You apply, you interview, you're sure you nailed it, and then you get the email. We regret to inform you. Total kick in the teeth. You feel crushed, defeated. But now with no other option, you apply somewhere else. A place you never even considered before. And guess what? That job turns out to be so much better. You grow faster. You meet incredible people. And years later, you realize getting rejected from that first company, best thing that ever happened to you. Example 2, the breakup that felt like the end. Or imagine someone who just got out of a long relationship. They thought this was the one. They pictured the whole future together. And then, it's over. For months, they're heartbroken. It feels like life just shattered. But in that space, they start focusing on themselves. They pick up new hobbies. They travel. They grow into the version of themselves they were always meant to be. And eventually, they meet someone who's an even better match. Someone who appreciates them in ways they never thought possible. And looking back, they realize that breakup was the very thing that set them free. When things fall apart, they force us to rethink what we really want, work harder than we thought we could, discover strengths we didn't even know we had. It's like life saying, hey, you're capable of more. Time to level up. But here's the problem. When we're in the middle of the pain, we can't see the gift yet. We just feel hurt. We feel like giving up. That's why this quote is so powerful. It reminds us that what feels like the worst thing right now might actually turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to us. So, how do you actually do that? How do you take a kick in the teeth and turn it into something good? Here are 5 steps that really work. 1, give yourself time to feel it. Look, getting knocked down hurts. It's okay to feel upset, frustrated, or disappointed, but don't stay there forever. Feel it, process it, and then get ready to move forward. 2, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Every setback has a lesson. Did you need to work harder? Was that path not actually right for you? Is there something better waiting around the corner? Find the lesson, and you find the power. 3. Get back up and take action. The best way to bounce back? Move. Apply to that next job. Start that next project. Meet new people. Action is what builds momentum. 4. Trust that better things are coming. When something falls apart, it's usually because something better is on its way. Even if you can't see it yet, keep the faith. Walt Disney himself was fired from a newspaper for supposedly lacking creativity. Imagine if he gave up right then. 5. Remember, your story isn't over. One bad chapter doesn't mean the whole book is ruined. In fact, the best stories have twists, turns, struggles, and comebacks. Your best moments might still be ahead of you. So what's the final takeaway? Life will kick you down sometimes. Failure will happen. Disappointment is part of the deal. But those moments can push you to grow in ways success never could. And when you look back years from now, you might just realize that the thing you thought was breaking you was actually building you. So next time life gives you a kick in the teeth, instead of saying, "Why me?" try asking, "What's next?" Because who knows? That kick might just send you straight toward the best thing that ever happened to you. Now I want to hear from you. What's a setback that turned out to be a blessing in disguise? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If this video gave you a fresh perspective, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs this reminder today. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the hardest moments lead to the greatest victories. See you in the next video.